All right, continuing on with weapons training, specifically the stick, my favorite weapon. If you've been following my videos, I talked about the downward X, I talked about level slashes, upward X, putting those all together in this combo. And in my last video, I talked about circular hits, called also known as a wheel hit, because it's very circular, very big, and you can do it on both sides and making sure that you're using your whole body. So hopefully you've been practicing that. I want to continue on with the circle theme. So now we're going to talk about wrist circles. And even though these are smaller, tighter circles, I still want to try to connect my whole body to it. I don't want it to be where I'm just locked down in the rest of my body and it's just my wrist, or that will, it doesn't feel great for my wrist. It's better if I'm connected to my elbow, to my shoulder, to the center of my body, through my whole body. So we have upward circles. These are tight circles, not like the wheel hit, and then downward circles. And they're just much smaller and tighter than the wheel hits. And it also could, these circles could be done on the other side. And even though you can't really see my body maybe moving, I'm trying to connect it to my whole body. So I am using my whole body. So practice that for time or for reps. And the grip, I talked about last time, it's important that these bottom three fingers, you keep them tight. And then if you need to loosen a little bit, it can be the top finger and thumb. And so you want to make sure that you maintain control. I don't want to be all loosey-goosey because there's just no control there in weapons training. That, if you want to just spin it around and do some crazy spins, that's great. But for weapons training, we want to have control of it so it doesn't go flying out of our hand or we get disarmed really easy. So practice those upward circles, downward circles, and you can do it on either side of the body. And then I also want to give you, we do these strikes called arco, reverse arco. Notice what I'm doing. I'm doing actually a downward X, but I'm adding in a wrist circle. Notice I'm going on that diagonal line, I circle, and then I continue on the same line I started at. So it's arco, reverse arco. These are the diagonal ones, just like a downward X, just adding the wrist circles. And we have these things called amras, which are basically like mini forms that we do just to practice all the strikes, and it gives us a chance to do some solo practice. And so I want to give you the first warm-up one, which is a 6 count, which utilizes these strikes I just showed you. So we have upward circle and the arcos, and we're going to put that together. So we start with arco, reverse arco, 2 upward circles. So these arcos are considered 2 strikes. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your 6 count, and make sure you do it both sides. Arco, reverse arco, 2 upward circles. Just remember to be careful on those arcos on where you're spinning the stick, being aware of it so you're not hitting yourself. And that's the 6 count. Practice that. I'll have some more strikes soon.